Hello, just providing another opportunity to move your body midday to give yourself a little break, breathe, and get the blood flowing. So we're going to start in a seated position today. You can go ahead and close your eyes. And if you feel like you need a little extra energy, you can flip your palms to face the ceiling. If you feel like you need to ground a little bit more, face your palms to your knees. And take a deep breath into your nose. Fill up your entire body, all the way down to the base of your lungs. And then exhale, release. We'll take one more breath like that. Inhale, completely filling up. And exhale to release. Open up your eyes and start to walk your hands forward and then over, all the way over to the left side. You can place your right hand over top of your left and just let your head fall. Make sure both sit bones are planted on your mat and breathe here. We're going to focus our practice on twisting, wringing it out today. So it's important to get length in both sides of your body and to warm up our side body before we even start to twist. Walk your hands over to center and then over to the right. Option to stack your left hand over your right. Make sure to plug both sit bones into your mat. Come back to center. Walk your hands closer to your body. And then we'll just switch sides, putting the opposite leg in front. Breathe in and lengthen out, and as you exhale, you can fold forward. Walk your hands over to the left. Plugging both sit bones down, check in, and try to start to focus your breath into your right side body. Walk your hands to center and then over to the right. Again, option to stack your hands. And focus on breathing into the left side of your body. Really grounding that left sit bone down. And then walk your hands back to center, come back into a seated position. And we'll just move into a downward facing dog. So hands grounded into the mat. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, and feel free to bring some movement into your body. So pedal at your feet. Start to let your head fall and start to press your weight towards the back of your mat. Deep breath into your nose and deep breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Look forward to the top of your mat and slowly start to inch your toes all the way up to the top, bending your knees as much as you need to. And then take a forward fold. Breathe out. Exhale. Let your body fall. Breathe in. Take a halfway lift. Lengthen up your spine. And then exhale again. Just release down. Breathe in nice and long. Try to focus on lengthening both sides of your waist. And then exhale. Release, bending your knees as much as you need. Keep your fingertips on the floor, on your shins. And bend your knees as if you're going to sit into a chair. Start to lift your chest and your belly away from your thighs and reach your arms back behind you. So this will be our inhale. Open up your chest, and as you exhale, interlace your hands. Tuck your chin, tuck your belly, and reach your arms forward. Exhale. Inhale, open up. You can even tilt your tailbone back. And then exhale, round. Breathe in. And breathe out. We're going to do 5 more. Really bringing some heat into your body. Inhale. We have 3 more cycles of breath. Last one, big exhale. Press your hands down and stand up. Inhale, reach up. Then exhale, hands to your heart center. Breathe in and out. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, straight back to plank pose. Holding your plank to inhale through your nose. Exhale, lower your knees, chest and chin down. And breathe in, lift your chest, baby cobra. Press the tops of your feet into your mat. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your chest. Half cobra. And then exhale, lower down. Breathe in, baby cobra again. Look over your left shoulder. Look over your right shoulder. Back to center, lower down. Roll over your knees, touch your toes. Downward facing dog. Deep breath into your nose. And deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. And deep breath out. You can either step or hop up to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale to your half lift. Exhale, fold and release. Sit your sit bones down into your chair. Start to lift your chest and belly away from your thighs. And reach your arms up. And deep breath in. Get long in both sides of your waist and then bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale. And we'll start on the right. Hook your right elbow to your left knee. And a little trick here, you can bring your fist to your palm and really press your palm into your fist as you press your elbow into your knee. And look to the side directly, or you can even look up to the ceiling. Bring your sit bones down. Look down into your knees and your feet. Make sure they're aligned with each other. And breathe, using your exhale to wring out all that excess energy, anxiety, fear. Wring it out of your torso. Deep breath in. And then exhale, fold. Halfway lift. I'm going to step our right foot back. Just bringing your knee down to the mat. We'll start to open up our hips a little bit. Inhaling. And then as you exhale, your hands come down to your heart center and your back knee lifts. Inhale, arms up, knee down. Exhale, hands down, knee up. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Now either staying here with your knee lifted or option to bring it down to the floor and hook that right elbow back to your left knee. Option to do that fist to palm, pressing your palm down, or it can be both palms together. Pressing your palm down into your hand, elbow into the knee. Same options. You can look directly to the side or all the way up to the ceiling, over your shoulder, and breathing to wring out that excess energy, anxiety, fear out of your body. Breathing in and breathing out. Drop your knee, reach your arms up, inhale, and exhale, bring your hands to the mat. You can either step straight back into a downward dog, or if you need that extra movement, come into plank, low plank, or all the way down to your mat. Up dog or cobra, and downward facing dog. It's important to keep modifying your practice for your needs and making sure that every pose is accessible to you. Slowing down your breath. Walk or hop up to the top. Take a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Sit your sit bones down towards your mat. And reach your arms up, coming into your chair pose. Breathe in. Lengthen up both sides of your waist. Breathe out, hands to your heart. Hook your left elbow to your right knee. Hip bones down, knees aligned. Press your fist down into your palm. Last breath in. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Step your left foot back. Knee down on the mat. Reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, lift the knee. Inhale, hands up, knee down. Breathe out. Lift the knee, hands down. In, arms up, knee down. The last one. Exhale, lift the knee, hands to heart center. Either stay with your knee lifted or bring it down to the floor. Then come into your twist. Hooking your left elbow to your right knee. Pressing your palms to palm or fist to palm, and press your elbow into your knee to wring out your body in your twist. Knee down, back to center, reach up to the ceiling, look up. Exhale into a flow, vinyasa, or straight back to downward dog. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And then walk or hop back up to the top. Take a half lift. Fold forward. Rise all the way up. Take a little back bend. Look back. And bring your hands to your heart center. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. Breathe in, reach up once again. Exhale, fold and step your right foot back. So again, option to keep your knee lifted or bring it down to the floor. Your hands are going to be on the instep of your foot. You're going to let this right foot roll to the outside edge so you can really open up your knee and press your left hand into your right knee, into your left knee, sorry. So this is one option here, option one. Option two, lifting the back leg, back knee, coming onto the outside edge of your back foot as well, and staying here. Option three, completely opening up, almost like a modified side plank. Breathing in and breathing out. So feeling that twisting action in your hips. Draw your left hip back and your right hip forward. Breathe in and out. Bring your hands back down to the floor. Both toes back, facing forward. And we're actually just going to switch. So get a little bounce in your feet. 1, 2, 3, switch. So now your right foot's forward, your left foot's back. You can widen your stance. Come to the outside edge of your right foot, and your right hand's going to come into your knee. So this is step one. Step two, maybe lifting your back knee, or coming onto the outside edge of your foot, both feet. And step three, opening up completely into that modified side plank pose. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Step your left foot forward, and we'll come into a deep yogi squat, Malasana. Taking your hips down, press your thumbs into your chest, deep breath in through your nose, and deep breath out. Inhale, and exhale. Hands to the mat, turn your heels out. So make sure your feet are as wide as your mat. It's probably better if they're wider than your mat. And just come into a forward fold. And then half lift. Keep your right hand down. The left hand's going to reach either to your lower back or all the way up to the ceiling. Lower it down to the mat and switch sides. Hands back down. Walk your feet, heel toe your feet a little closer together. Take your half lift and exhale, fold. Rise all the way up. Take a little back bend if that feels good. And bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And this time, step your left foot back. Your hands on the instep of your foot. We're going to do that same pose once again. So rolling onto the outside of the edge of your right foot, bringing your right hand to your inner knee, either keeping your knee down on the floor or lifting it, and maybe rolling onto the outside edge of your back foot as well, maybe reaching up to a modified side plank. Hand back down to the floor, bring a little ease into your hips. 1, 2, 3, and jump switch. So this time your left foot is forward, left hand come to the inner left knee, roll onto the outside edge of your left foot, stay here, or lift your knee, stay here, or roll to the outside edge of your foot, stay here, or come into your modified side plank. Breathe in, and breathe out. Hands back down to the floor, both toes facing forward, and step this right foot forward into Malasana. Hands to heart center, sink your hips. Breathe. Hands down to the mat. Get your feet wider than your mat. Your heels are pointing out, toes are pointing slightly in. Fold. Halfway lift. Bring your right arm up to the ceiling for a twist. Down to the floor. Left arm up to the ceiling for a twist. Back down to the floor and heel toe your feet back together. And just crossing your legs, coming into a seated position. So one last pose before we continue our day. You can stay facing forward on your mat. Bring your right foot in, hugging it close to your chest. Keep your left hand hugging your knee. Your right hand's going to come as like a second spine. You're supporting right at the back of your spine, just like this, as close as you can to your tailbone. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale to look over your right shoulder. Breathe in to lengthen, exhale, look over your right shoulder. One more time, inhale, lengthen, even if it's just a little adjustment, and exhale, twist it a little deeper. And back to center. Start to straighten your right leg, if you can. Make it so that you can grab the outside edge of your foot. Your right arm is still behind you, supporting you. And start to straighten your leg as much as you can. It doesn't have to come completely straight. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale to twist towards that leg. Breathe in, and breathe out. So you might feel a lot of intensity in the outside edge of your shin, your calf, all the way up to your IT band. To reduce that intensity, just bend your leg a little bit more. Keep lengthening, twisting, looking over your right shoulder. And then look forward, release down. We'll switch sides. Left knee into your chest, give yourself a nice hug. Make sure your heel is as close as it can be to your body. Keep hugging with your right arm. Left arm comes behind you for support. Breathe in. And breathe out to twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to center. And take your right hand. Reach for the outside edge of your foot. This left hand is still behind you for support. Start to lift your leg so that your heel and your shin is parallel to the floor, either keeping it bent or starting to straighten it a little bit. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale to look over your left shoulder. Keeping that left arm nice and strong, right leg nice and strong for support. Breathe in and feel as though you're wringing your torso out like a cloth. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale. Come back to center, release your foot. And just come into a butterfly pose, kind of releasing any tension in your hips. Start to roll your torso around a little bit, releasing any tension in your torso. Switch directions. And come into a comfortable seated position. Either your hands down on your thighs or open to the ceiling. Close your eyes. We'll take 3 breaths together. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Breathe in. And breathe out. Last one. And thank you everyone for joining me this afternoon. Namaste. I hope you have a great day.